Welcome back to the channel, guys. Easy Crypto here for another Casper update. So where do I see Casper going? What's my price predictions? That's what everyone's here for. But just a bit of short-term news. What's going on with Casper at the moment? Where can I see it going short-term? As you can see, I've just got up on the screen Casper on the weekly on TradingView. Where do I see this going to? I see this going to around the 20 cent mark, to be perfectly honest, over the course of the next month or so. That's where I see it going. Obviously it depends on what Bitcoin's doing, but as you can see, we've bottomed out in terms of the stock RSI. Every time we've done this previously in the past, as you can see here, we bottomed out in the stock RSI. We saw a move of around 100% up. If we see where we bottomed out previously, we've always made a significant amount from those particular up channels. Obviously here it didn't really bottom out, but it was relatively low. We went up to around 200%. But if we take this one for an example, when we bottomed out, it was roughly 100% from the bottom of the stock RSI when we bottomed out to the top here. As you can see previously, we broke out of this particular pattern on the weekly time frame. Now we are obviously we were going in a slight downtrend over the course of the last few weeks / months, and we can see this on the chart. We've coming down on a downtrend. We've been making higher lows and lower lows, guys. So what's happened now is we've broken this trend here. We've broken this particular trend line on the weekly time frame, and we've also bottomed out on the stock RSI. I personally believe this will lead us to a big pump once Bitcoin sorts itself out. As you can see from these levels there, we got a 100% move for Casper, which I don't think is, I think that's realistic target, 100% move. If we broke this down, it would be roughly around the 20 cent region, guys. So really bullish news, and I do think this is going to happen over the course of the next 6 weeks. We're obviously at 14 cents now, so in my personal opinion, it's still a great time to be buying. But once this stock RSI continues up to around the 47 mark, in my opinion, you know, that level's gone. We need to kind of be DCAing in previous to this. When the stock RSI is this low, it's perfect time for buying. When it starts to get a bit further up, we want to be kind of not taking profits, but we don't really want to be buying in these scenarios, guys. So Casper's looking super bullish on the chart. As you can see, this is what Casper does. Casper shoots up, consolidates, shoots up, consolidates, and now it's ready for another move up, considering we've broken this trend line on the weekly, guys, which I'm super happy about. I can't wait for Casper to do great things, and obviously long term it's going to be an amazing project to be in, guys. So where do I see Casper? Right, this coming bull cycle, we've got KRC 20. KRC 20 is going to change the game for Casper. We weren't really sure on whether KRC 20 would be coming this bull cycle or next bull cycle, but we've had confirmation. We've had the beta test of KRC 20. Projects are going to be built on Casper. Meme coins are going to be built on Casper, guys. USDT and all stable coins are going to be transferred via Casper. Now, I can't tell you how much it's just going to drive volume up in terms of Casper, guys. It's going to bring Casper absolutely through the roof in terms of volume. Obviously, volume-wise, 65% up 24 hours. This number is going to go through the absolute roof. And I can see Casper, this bull cycle, really doing good things. So realistically, Casper, can it reach ADA's market cap in terms of all-time high, which is 28x from these positions? I do. I really do think it can go this high, even though the market cap is already huge. I still think we can hit a decent number, guys. I still think we can hit this basically $4 range, which would give us around a 30x from on money. And being in such a project like this with the block DAG, this revolutionary technology, it solves the trilemma. Guys, I can't stress it to you how early you are on this project. Not this cycle, but next cycle, I'll be pushing for $10, guys. Realistically, we're at 4 now, next cycle 10, and this is going to really be up there in the top 3, guys. So with that being said and that out of the way, 30x is my target. We'll be taking profits, and I'll let you guys know when I am taking profits on Casper, but we're nowhere near taking profit levels as of yet. So pack your bags, because we are going to explode in terms of Casper, guys. So what I wanted to bring you today as well is another kind of insight into what I am actually doing at the moment. So obviously I've got my bags packed on Casper, and you guys should have that too. Obviously not financial advice, but the next thing I wanted to do is actually find profitable projects that I've launched over the course of the last few months in this indecision phase where Bitcoin has been kind of rallied lower really, and people aren't prepared to buy these lower market cap coins and these smaller altcoins. So I believe if we find these coins that have actually launched in this indecision phase of the market, then we can steal some really cheap prices and potentially get some really good gains. Now everyone knows this project, but the eyes aren't on it at the minute, which is crazy to me. Everyone knows gaming, right? This project had a massive amount of eyes on this project, guys, for months, right? Everyone was looking at it thinking, right, let's grab it at cheap prices, let's try and get into the pre-sale, etc, etc. But where are we? 19% on 73% down. Total, we're down 82% from that initial all-time high when the insiders basically got out, right? When they took profits, when people took profits, right when the coin launched, we've seen it drop 82% down. This coin is actually in the sectors that are going to absolutely fly, and we've seen it already. We've seen it with AI, we've seen it with DeepIn, guys, and it's in those two sectors, right? I can't tell you how bullish I am on this project. People have seemed to have forgotten about it. It's a project that's launched in the indecision phase of the market, and I do believe now is a good time to capitalize on this indecision of people, right? So what people are doing, they're not buying into like lower market cap coins at the minute, and this is a good opportunity for us to try and get ahead of the curve. $35 million market cap, guys. It's a brilliant project to get into. So I've done a video on this previously, but I did not get into the pre-sale on this. I wanted to see this drop because I knew it would drop after the initial launch. Once we see Bitcoin rocket up again, you know, to the 80k new all-time highs, this is going to fly, in my opinion, right? I'm going to take you quickly over to the website. I've done a video on this before, but basically they've teamed with we'll read it off here first. So gaming is a Web3 gaming infrastructure project strategically positioned at the disruptive intersection of Web3 gaming and cloud computing. So they're combining Web3 gaming and cloud computing into one, which, I mean, all those sectors equals massive growth, right? So gaming in the previous bull cycle was massive. It's going to be great in this bull cycle as well. Cloud computing obviously is key, and we've seen massive things from like likes of Filecoin, Arweave, etc, etc. Obviously Web3 in terms of Web3 in general is huge as well. So what these guys are doing, they've teamed with massive esports platform, and what they're doing is they're allowing gamers to rent out their idle GPU power to people who actually need it for gaming or for AI, for cloud solutions. And then those people who are renting their GPU power out will gain a reward for that, which is a gaming token, I'm presuming, right? I do really like this particular project. They've got massive scope. Their GPU power is absolutely phenomenal because of the fact they're teaming with the esports platform. So here we go. The gaming industry is massive. Esports is predicted to become the #1 entertainment spot of the future. It has the 33% annual growth rate. While consumers are spending more and more than ever on gaming, it's rapidly becoming the world's leading pastime, guys. So we know this. Gaming is huge. So not only is it, obviously, you'll be able to rent out GPU power, but they are actually going to be a game launcher as well. So be able to launch projects on this particular platform, which I think is absolutely amazing. They've got phenomenal partnerships. People have been waiting for this to come out, right, guys, and no one's really capitalizing on it now. This, in my opinion, is going to be a massive chance to get into this project, and this is exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. Game is the first company to power AI models through high-powered distributing gaming PCs. So this is what I'm on about. If you've got a PC that is idle in terms of you're not using it at the minute or whatever, or you're not using it for a while, you can tie it up in terms of lending out your GPU power to people who need it in terms of AI, to create AI projects, etc., through these really high powered GPUs, guys. Super bullish. Team's absolutely phenomenal. You need to come and check this project out. These are the kind of projects that can actually 50x, right? Because we are so low in terms of market cap. Yeah, I've done a previous video on this, so go and check it out. I'll link it in the comments, pop it up on the screen as well. But this is what I'm looking to get into as of now. The other projects that I'm kind of looking into as well is a little bit off topic, because it's not in the sectors that I said. It's in the gaming sector, right, guys? And it is Mojo. I've spoken about this before, but like I said, this is another project that has launched in this indecision phase of the market, where Bitcoin had a little bit of an issue, and we went down quite a lot, guys. And people aren't prepared to FOMO into like a project like this as of yet, and I totally understand why. But we can kind of get ahead of everyone else. 68% down from its all-time highs. Very similar charts to gaming in terms of it launched kind of a month ago, is bottoming out, and this is where we want to get into these projects. When we're hearing like FUD on projects, this is where we want to get in. Planet Mojo is backed by Animoca Brands. It's absolutely phenomenal project. We've had some great influence to talk about it recently as well. Such a small market cap. If you get into this $2 million market cap, literally, if we get right influencers talking about it, if we get some hype behind gaming in general and Bitcoin moves, this is going to absolutely fly. This could 100x. These are the plays that could actually make you phenomenal money, but only put in what you can afford to lose. Obviously, like, you're not going to put your whole bag. You're not going to put your whole bags into this. If you did, you're stupid. You're going to put in a few hundred, what you can afford to lose. But this could 100x, guys. This, like, being perfectly honest, these are the projects that you're gonna get 100x on. It's got to be a small market cap. At the end of the day, it has to. You're not going to get 100x out of a $1 billion market cap, guys. You're just not, right? So I'm going to continue looking for projects that I've kind of launching, and this is what you should be doing now as well. That's what I believe you should be doing, is looking at projects that are due to launch. See what they do when they launch, and when they retrace down, because when they retrace all the way down to roughly 60, 70, 80, even 90% of their all-time high when they first launched, when people have taken profits, we get into this, and then we can make some phenomenal gains. The next ones, in the next video, I'm going to be talking about AI projects that are due to launch and are going to be in a similar position to these, which in my opinion probably can do even better, because they're in an even better narrative, guys. So with that being said, let's just summarize the video. So obviously you've come here for the Casper price prediction. Casper price prediction, a bullish scenario is going to be $4, guys, and a bearish scenario, or kind of like a bearish / realistic, is going to be around the $1.50 to $2 mark. Yeah, but what you got to understand is you want to be taking profits on the way up, and you'll leave a moon bag in for this price target. DCA out just as you DCA in. Anyway, guys, we'll speak to you on the next one. Peace.